Hello, I'm Stacy Figueira. I study architecture and this is my final project. I'm going to talk about how the concepts of colors, light, texture, acoustic, rhythm, space and scale, vertical and horizontal circulations make Venezuela unique in architecture and urban planning. I'm going to talk about the University City of Caracas. The primary reason which encouraged the choice of this campus was the great representation and recognition that it has nationwide, being one of the largest and most important universities in the country, as well as the oldest institute of higher education in Venezuela, and internationally it is recognized worldwide as an example of modern architecture. The University City of Caracas is the maximum development of the ideas explored by an architect as remarkably as it was Carlos Raúl Villanueva. His emphasis was on the quest to create a true synthesis of the arts within an architectural work of art technology, and reinterpreted using the elements and themes of their own historical era, modernism, the ideas in the colonial architecture of Venezuela. At the same time, the work is the implementation of modern theories of urban planning. Color. The use of color in the Central University of Venezuela was introduced through the integration of works of art to architecture. The architect Carlos Raúl Villanueva was the one who incorporated the work of art to architecture. The works of art were based on sculptures and murals in vivid colors that are bright and contrasting, which is representative of the tropics. The color was also used to identify the faculties of the university. As an example, the Faculty of Architecture and Urbanism is blue and on the other hand, engineering buildings are yellow. Light. In his writing and his work Villanueva expressed the importance it gave light in the creation of architectural space, its main objective. The spaces of the University City of Caracas reveal the achievement of this aspiration. Through the open work block walls in different ways, courtyards and skylight let Villanueva intense tropical light, reaching contrast sensations, getting rich contrast between light and shadows that contribute to the creation of these integral spaces, the ever-changing landscape. Villanueva uses light as an aesthetic and function element. He gives prime importance to natural light. An example of the functional use of natural light is at the School of Architecture, where he creates a facade block draft, which corresponds with the horizontal circulation era of the building, in order to maximize natural lighting. Another example is the classrooms. They all have one third of a wall covered with windows, which allows natural light in the study area. In the aesthetic feature, Villanueva uses natural light in the corridors and areas where the students spend some of their time to create a warm atmosphere through the draft block walls, which generate light curtains and visual illusions that are changing and varying according to time. The lighting inside the aula magna is exemplary. It doesn't produce shadows to the audience, creating an atmosphere suited for entertaining. Texture. In the buildings of the University City of Caracas, internal spaces are integrated to the outside through gaps, roofed but open, transparent walls made up of blocks draped of wonderful tactile and visual textures, covered walkways that extend roof space to the gardens, patios and sanitary openings visually linking the interior spaces to the outside through the textures, while achieving the integration of different spaces and amazing variety of architecture. The facades of mosaic finishes are some of the buildings. The many murals and sculptures that characterize the different spaces make this ideal work constructed of different textures abstract perceived by the human eye, but also tactile, producing varieties of feelings and give Villanueva to the world of a universality unique and unrepeatable. Acoustics. The acoustics of the UCB is represented by the Aula Magna. It was designed carefully so that it could provide a suitable atmosphere for musicians to express their art to the public. In the early 80s was considered one of the best 5 rooms with the best acoustics in the world. It is a large auditorium of 3 levels, then that makes it special. The answer to this question are clouds. Clouds of gin art, also known as flying saucers. The installation was on the roof of the building while a band played on stage, and thus achieved the perfect acoustics. Another feature is the seats, as they are made of wool and absorb sound well when the room is not completely full of people. The concave roof allows uneven passage of the sound wave. Rhythm. Villanueva used both monotones and dynamic rhythm. This can be seen in the various pedestrian corridors that are on the campus of the UCB. Narrow paths are characterized by an uniform cover and the columns are located at constant intervals. The rhythm in the facades of buildings, for example the facade of the School of Architecture. It expresses the repetition of forms, such as a window and some visors. The murals painted on the walls also express the visual rhythm. Circulation. Circulation on the campus. The university city is surrounded by the main routes of the city. It is bounded by the Francisco Fajardo Highway, the Las Acacias Avenue, Paseo de los Ilustres, and the Valle Coche Highway. Besides, it has an internal route system that enables communication across the campus. For example, the main avenue of the internal route is the UCB Avenue, which links Avenue Las Acacias with Plaza Venezuela. In regard to pedestrian walkways, the University City has a vast system of pedestrian walkways designed to accommodate and protect pedestrians, allowing them to communicate with all the buildings in the campus. The main pedestrian walkways are also connected to access points to the city. The most frequently used are the corridors that go to the University City subway station, which is the primary means of pedestrian access to the university, and the hallways that go to the bridge of Plaza Venezuela. To emphasize the joint system and always taking into account the requirements of tropical climate, Villanueva designed a network of covered pedestrian walkways that are distributed across the site to provide an interface between the vital centers. This system is by covered walkways to the vehicular circulation network was designed with the intent to preserve maximum unity of all nuclei and has its origin in community with the roads around the avenue and the since there are arteries of the campus. Access to the site are determined by this integrated system of vehicular and pedestrian circulations becoming evident by the presence of the bolts of access that serve as shelters, along with their security modules. Both systems are designed to integrate with each other and with the structures and gardens, so the tour around the buildings is inserted into them almost inadvertently, forming a network of roads and spaces tributaries that integrates all the components. The internal circulation of the buildings. The tallest buildings of the University City of Caracas are the schools of architecture, economy, pharmacy, and odontology, the central library, and the clinical hospital. To move from a level to another level, two buildings have to have a good circulation plan that allows people to move vertically. To accomplish a good vertical circulation, two buildings have stairs and elevators that are designed for people to move comfortably. One of the things that make the University City of Caracas unique is the covered walkways that connect all the spaces and schools inside the university. They are good examples of horizontal circulation. They allow people to move through the university and interact with the buildings with continuous movement and directness. Space and scale. Architecture designed in the service of man is manifest in the concept about the issue of the proportion. The spaces inside the university city of Caracas are designed according to dimensions of human scale. They seek a harmonious relationship between man and space. Villanueva created an architecture that is shrinking for its forms and spaces, but it also fits to the human dimensions and their activities. In the university city, not only have I seen an architectural complex that awakens my absolute admiration, but also confirming that I have sustained a conviction for a long time, that much of our day's abstract art utterly fails of isolated experience, but would assume by significant is an integrated architectural world. John Rothstein.